Hi guys. I decided I'd do my live today before I go to bed, but I'm sitting on my bed that needs to be made. I apologize. It's just this is the quietest place in the house when the dogs all start going crazy that I don't have to turn off or anything. So, because hopefully they'll go crazy out there. But I just wanted to touch base and say hello to everybody. I was thinking today, I saw a few friends on Facebook who are really struggling with life right now. And maybe this will give them a little encouragement. Don't worry, I'm not going to say your name. So, I think in life, I've always been a really firm believer in that we are in control of our future, our lives. Now, things happen in our lives that we have zero control over. If anybody knows, I know that more than anybody. I've suffered great loss and everything else. A lot of us have. Some things we cannot control. Some things that but we can control how we respond to those things. And we can choose to let those things. Hi, Rosemary. Hey, lady. Rosemary used to work for me. I love you, girl. Been missing you. We can control how we handle things that happen to us. I've always hoped that I've handled things, maybe not so much with grace, but I've accepted the things that life has thrown at me, and I think I've gone with those things. And although I've, taken a little time for grief and depression and all that kind of stuff, I still feel like I've come out on top and that I'm doing well in life. I've got my business, my home business here, which, like I said, saved my house. But I guess what I'm saying to you is, how are you handling your situation? Are you manifesting your destiny, or is the world defining you for you? I think that we have to kind of define who we want to be, what we want to be, when we grow up, I guess, even though we're all grown up. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, we are in control of what happens in our head. We are in control of what we do. And like I said, things that are out of control, we are in control of how we deal with them. So, if you love getting up for work every day and getting that shower and getting dressed and heading out the door in that 8 o'clock rush hour traffic, yay. I think that's awesome. Not everyone's happy with that. Me, right? I was in a situation, I couldn't do that anymore. I did it for many, many years, since the time I was 15. I worked at Jack in the Box till I graduated from high school. And so I worked there like 3 years. I was one of those people who was always, doing what I had to do. I was always one of those people who, I did my job. I did it well. I managed everything. I became a leader in the community, in different communities. And I've always been that kind of person. And for me at the time that worked, but life changes you. And now I am so happy with what I'm doing. I've never been happier with it, with a career. And I'm encouraging all of you to really think about, what is your goals in life? Is your goal to always be upset and be sad and go home and be unhappy and not like what you're doing in life? Because I know Facebook is a place you see so much, and people really do complain about the problems in their life. One is they feel lonely, and Facebook kind of becomes a family and friends. And through all this COVID and everything going on, it's really quite nice to have that outlet, to have those people in your life that you can reach out to. But I guess what I'm saying is, are you going to continue to do that now that COVID's kind of over? And most people who complain now complained back when. We used to say this when Rosemary and I worked with seniors, which we're both seniors. Hopefully we're not the complaining kind, but I know Rosemary is not. But, cranky old people, we're not really nice young people usually. So we start when in our teens and our 20s up to our 30s, 40s, 50s. If we're not happy with life then, I've got a dog in here. That is Shasta barking. If we're not happy with the life that's going on, during that time, believe me, when you get older and things start to hurt and the body starts to go and the doctors start prescribing multitudes of medications for you, you're going to be that cranky old person because you were that cranky 30-year-old person who just couldn't find their way in life. And so I guess I'm just saying to you is, don't let the universe define you. Define who you want to be. Do you want to be that person who's unhappy and got issues that they are constantly running to the doctor, constantly looking for help, constantly looking for something to make their life better, when really it's right here Everything that you've got is in here and in here, and how you deal with the situations of your life. And that's why I got involved with this health company, is because it made a drastic change for me and helped me kind of get over that hump I was in. So if you're looking for something, hi, Julie. If you're looking for that something to deal with to make your life a little better, find it. I don't care what it is, just find it. The world is full of things. We've got lots of days left. We're all bright and energetic, and don't let that world define you and bring you down. I know for myself, my mom was an avid news watcher. Oh my gosh, avid news all day, 24/7. Went to bed with it on. I'm sure it went in her head all night long. I can't do that. I've never been that kind of person. But admittedly, I did watch, a lot of news. There's been a lot go on in the world in the last, 5-6 years. I finally just turned it off one day because I thought, I don't want to be unhappy. Hi, Julie. I don't want to be unhappy. I want to really focus on the positive things in life and who I can help and how I can reach out and touch other lives and help them. Because for myself, I've gone through those journeys, and a lot of people can't have that same empathy, and you don't have to have it to help other people. Just reaching out. You never know, like even in the grocery store, and I've always said this, you never know who you're bumping into, or if there's a grumpy person in the store, you don't know what they just left. You don't know what they lost. They don't know what could have happened in their lives. So I always just try to be happy and smile at everybody. And, because I figure it comes back to me. I really think that what you put out there, and I've always said I have a cat behind me too. There's Pippa. I always say that you are responsible for what you put out there. So if you walk into a room with already preconceived notion of what that's going to be or what it's going to be like, that's what it's going to be like. There's not an option. It doesn't change. The room doesn't change it. You have to go in with the right attitude to begin with. So that's all I really wanted to say today. I didn't have a whole lot to say, but I did want to say, be in control of your future. Be in control of your goals, your destiny, your happiness, no matter what happens. And if bad things happen to you, figure out how to deal with them in a way that isn't going to destroy you. Because I know for many people, they get destroyed when tragedy happens, they fall apart. And that's okay as long as they know how to pick themselves back up and move forward. And I think, like I said, for myself, I have been that kind of person, I think, forever. I think anyone who knows me would say that I tend to be a very positive person. I've, had times in my life when I've been a little negative about things, but I think for the most part, I've been an extremely positive person, and I try to keep that. And I'm hoping when I'm 85 or 90 that I'm still that positive person, and I'm not mean to whoever's trying to help me do something. I'm hoping by then, though, I'm so healthy, I won't need that help. But you never know what's going to happen in life. So I guess that was all I really had to say today, is that we kind of manifest our own destiny. We are who we are, and we need to decide what we want and quit settling for what we don't. Don't let the universe define us or make us something that we don't want to be. We have to make ourselves what we want to be, and we have to be happy with what we're doing. Being stuck in a dead-end job, being stuck doing anything you don't want to do, that's depressing. And it's got to be very difficult to come home every day after doing something you don't want to do and try to be positive. So take those steps. And it's good talking to you guys. Like I said, I tried to do it today before I got into bed tonight. I've been late at night lately, but I'm hoping you guys have a wonderful hump day and the rest of your week, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.